Darius Garland has emerged as one of the NBA's best young players. This season, he's looking like a definite all-star, as the fourth-year guard out of Vanderbilt has averaged 21.7 points and 8 assists a game on 44% shooting. And to make matters even better, Garland is having to share the ball with Evan Mobley and Donovan Mitchell on the Cleveland Cavaliers, who currently sit with the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference. But today's video is not about the Cavs' team success. It is about Darius Garland's individual success. So today, we will be going through his entire rise to the level he is at today. So without further ado, let's get started. In high school, Darius Garland was a 5-star recruit, a McDonald's All-American, and the 11th best recruit on ESPN's Top 100 list. He was a quick, flashy guard who could shoot the lights out, so every major college team in America wanted him. However, Garland would decide to stay close to home and would commit to Vanderbilt. And as a freshman, Garland would impress with 16 points per game, and he would finish with 24 points in his first college game. Unfortunately, Garland's season would get cut short after just 5 games, as the former All-American would suffer a knee injury against Kent State, which would require the guard to go through surgery and miss the rest of the season. This would not stop Garland from being on many top draft boards for the upcoming draft, and this caused Garland to believe in himself and declare for the draft all the way back in January, as he would leave Vanderbilt to prepare. This decision would pay off for Garland, as he would be selected 5th overall in the 2019 NBA draft by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Many analysts thought that this was a terrible draft pick for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and there was many thoughts that they should have gone with Texas Tech wing Jarrett Culver. As the year prior, the Cavs had selected Colin Sexton, a guard out of Alabama, and there was a lot of questions about this guard combo size, as Sexton stood at just 6'2" and Garland at just 6'1". So basically, the consensus was that anytime this guard team had to play a team with some size, they would get sent straight to Pound Town. And honestly, in the 2019-2020 season, they were kind of right, as the Cavs would finish with just a 19-46 record. And when the NBA season would resume after the COVID-19 pandemic, and they would resume in Orlando at the NBA bubble, the Cavs were one of the teams who were not invited to compete. Garland would finish the year averaging 12 points per game on 40% shooting. And this actually was one of the bright spots on this Cavs team, because he actually had some flashes of greatness. The Cavaliers would be awarded with the 5th overall pick, and they would select Isaac Okoro, a wing out of Auburn. And in Garland's second season, he would up his points per game to 17 and his field goal percentage to 45%. And the Cavs would finish at 22-50, which was still at the bottom of the NBA. This time, they would be rewarded with the 3rd overall pick, and they would make use of it, as they would select USC center Evan Mobley. This would help Garland and the Cavaliers greatly. In the 2021-2022 season, Garland would make an improvement to 21 points per game, being named an NBA All-Star, and he led the Cavs to a respectable 44-38 record, which was good enough for the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. The trio of Darius Garland, Jared Allen, who they had acquired in the James Harden trade, and rookie Evan Mobley really was clicking. One player who was left out was Colin Sexton, as he had sorta underperformed ever since Garland had come to town, and the Cavs wanted to take the next step to become a true championship contender. So they trade Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen, rookie Ochai Agbaji out of Kansas, I'm sure I butchered that pronunciation, and 3 first-round picks as well as 2 second-round picks in exchange for Utah Jazz superstar Donovan Mitchell. The Cavs also rewarded Garland for his stellar play with a $194 million max extension to stay with the team. And now here we are to the present day, where Garland is continuing his great all-star level play, and he's leading the Cavs to, like I said, the 5th best record in the Eastern Conference. I hope he can continue this play, because I really like Garland. He's one of my favorite young players in the entire league, and seriously, I just hope he can continue this. But that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, show it by hitting the like button and hitting the subscribe button so you never have to miss content just like this. It makes my day, and it helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, I want you to have an awesome day, and I will see y'all later.